It's beer o'clock on Milo Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer called Schokoba Stout, coming in at 6.5% ABV by Veto. The beer was kindly sent to us by Christian from Germany. Thank you very much, Christian. We got a black bottle cap. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. And Christian's been sending me some messages on Facebook, and he really enjoys this beer. Really enjoys this beer. So let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. We're going to try and work out, because this is the German craft beer scene. Yeah, it's a German craft beer. And of course they got the Hertrich, which is normally limits brewers to using four ingredients in the beer, and 4 ingredients only: malt, hops, yeast and water. So have they put some chocolate bar in this beer? We will have a look. We will have a look. We won't read too much on the back of the label. I don't want to spoil the beer review. We got a 1 finger slightly off white head, jet black beer in the glass. Good levels of carbonation rising up the glass. Let's get the aroma. By the aroma and the aroma alone, I'm going to say there's only roasted malt. Not just roasted malt, but there will be a couple of types of malts added to the beer, and some roasted malt. Judging by the aroma, there's no synthetic chocolate aromas coming through. There's no milk chocolate coming through. Just the brewer's art of using roasted malt to create that lovely chocolatey aroma and probably flavour. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Ooh. It's quite vinous. It's quite a vinous beer. Really plummy and figgy and pruny, and yeah, there's almost a sourness to the beer. But then there's some roasted malt coming through, which is giving off natural flavours, of course, of bitter chocolate, I guess some espresso coffee, and a little bit of sweet caramel. It's a lovely beer. It really is a lovely beer. And that vinous quality is probably coming through from a mixture of the roasted malts and the hops used in the beer, but it's very vinous. And the beer's got a nice mouthfeel to it. Good levels of carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, but then the beer just sits. It's like a creamy, dense, going towards engine oil style mouthfeel, quite thick and dense, for 6.5% ABV, of course. I'm loving that. That black currant, that red wine, that plum, that fig, that prune. Really vinous quality coming through in the beer. It's very nice. You do get some, as I mentioned, caramel malt, a little bit of biscuit malt. If a stretch, it's a real stretch. A little bit of biscuity breadiness coming through. But it's all about the roasted malt in the beer. And of course the hops. It's doing a tremendous job. I'm gonna have a look anyway. Excuse me, I'm trying not to sneeze. Just gonna have a look if there is any chocolate added to the. I really don't think so. I really don't think so. Fucking hop and then the hops. No, absolutely, it's just hops, malt, yeast and water. Tremendous. I'm a big fan of the Hertrich Veto. I really am. It just gives you that level of quality. You know there's going to be no additives in the beer, no E numbers, no one sticking brewer's syrup in the beer. I brewed with a couple of regional brewers, and they had something called brewer's syrup in the UK, and you're like, what? What is that going into that beer? Why are you doing that? Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. So that's the reason why I like the Reinheitsgebot, is the fact that you know there's a level of quality that you have to adhere to. And that's great. This beer has won a Craft Beer Award 2017 at the Platin Beer Festival. And Platin actually means platinum, I think. And then we got the gold medal for 2016. International Craft Beer Award, Meininger. Thank you, Christian, for the beer. I like it as much as you like it, I think. I think it's a tremendous beer. Really tasty brew. Let's rate it. There's enough mouthfeel for it to pass as a stout, but then again, it's still drinkable. Still a nice drinkable stout. You don't get any indication really of that 6.5% ABV. The alcohol by volume is hidden away nicely. The flavours are fantastic, from the sweetness to the bitterness to the vineness, the dark fruits on the back end, the plum, the fig, the prune is tremendous. And yeah, it's just a really, really nice beer. That chocolate comes through naturally from the roasted malt. So I like this beer enough to give it a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.